Hello and welcome. It is Tuesday. It's 7:15 p.m. and god damn it, that means it's time for another episode of the Cole Memo. Welcome everybody. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you're all doing well so far this week. It's March. We are marching into spring. I'm looking forward to, I don't love losing the hour, but I love what comes with losing the hour, getting a little bit more sun time, and obviously the warmth. From time to time, I know that, this show's been very news heavy and it will remain that way for the most part. But from time to time, I like to just have interviews, have conversations with people. And this is one of those episodes that we'll be doing that. I'm super excited for that. So stay tuned. We'll be having an awesome conversation with an awesome creator. In case you missed it, last week I was subbing in as a co-host on the Elevated News podcast with two dope dudes. I was the second dope dude, which was crazy because I would never describe myself as a dope dude. But last week I was that, and tomorrow I will be returning as a sub for the two dope dudes. So check that out tomorrow, 12:15 p.m. Central Time. You can probably the easiest way to find them is either by searching up the Elevated News podcast or just by going to supportdopepeople.com. Thank you all for tuning into the Cole Memo. Because this is live, you can drop your comments below. If you have any questions as we talk to our guests today, please drop them below. We might even take callers if anybody wants to call in live. That's always fun. And if you'd like to come onto the show in the future, please reach out to me in the comments or at my website. I turned the contact link back on. You can go to colememo.com/contact or just go to colememo.com and hit that contact button, come on the show, and we'll have some fun, blaze it, talk about stuff. Once again, in this episode, I will be joined by a fellow creator. I actually made an appearance on their show in the past, and it was so much fun. And I told them when I sat down with them, I was like, I got to have you on the podcast. So that's what we're doing tonight, right here on
the Cole Memo.
The Cole Memorandum.
The Cole Memo.
The Cole Memo.
The Cole Memorandum.
I mean, you have to respect the memo.
Yes, spark them up, folks. It's Tuesday night, 7:15 p.m. And in case you missed it, it's what I do every Tuesday, 7:15 p.m. Unless announced otherwise, you can find the show at colememo.com/live. Byron, welcome to your first episode of the Cole Memo. How's it going? How's it going?
Cole. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Please introduce yourself to my audience.
Wait 1 second. I can't hear you on my side.
Oh, it's all good. Hey, we're live, folks. You might leave and come back in.
1 sec, yeah.
If you can. Cool. Sweet. All right, folks. Hey, maybe we'll redo that. I'll be right back. It's a thing that happens when we do it live sometimes. I don't know. We were chatting before we went on live. It's live. We're live. Sometimes things happen. Smoking Pots and Pans is dropping comments. Thank you for tuning in. You were saying some wild stuff last week. I probably just triggered you to say more. I apologize. You said, always my favorite part of Tuesdays. Thank you for tuning in. It's always my favorite thing to see you back in the comments on Tuesday. Drop your comments if you haven't already. We are live, so I can read them live. I can read them right on screen as we wait for Byron to hop back on the show. And here he is. Let's bring him up. Byron, are you with us?
Okay, now I can hear you.
With us?
I think? Yeah.
Now you
All right,
can hear
that
me.
was
Sweet, dude. It's all good. Welcome to the show.
You.
And please introduce yourself to my audience.
Hi, I'm Byron. I'm the host of the Lost and Faded podcast, where we smoke and we talk about movies. I've been in the cannabis industry for about 3, 4 years as a bud tender, and I just love cannabis and I love movies.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. And as I mentioned, I was on the show in the past. If
Yeah.
people want to look your show up, first of all, I'll have a link in the
Okay,
podcast
bro.
description if that makes it easier for folks. I'm also going to display it on screen. It's Lost and Faded. It's on
Yeah.
YouTube. Are you on other platforms as well?
I'm on Spotify and Apple Podcasts too.
Very cool. Very
And
cool.
you can
Yep.
find us on TikTok and Instagram.
Bet. We'll put that link tree in the
Yeah.
show notes as well so that folks can bounce over to your other links. You've got a lot of content, man. I'm
Yeah.
displaying it on screen. You're busy. You're busy, huh? Do you want to plug any recent ones
Uh,
for folks that might want to get a taste for the work?
I'll definitely say check out my last 2 episodes on Friday and Sky High. Definitely some of my favorite episodes. Great guests. Both guests are budtenders that I've come in contact with. This year, I'm trying to have more people in the industry on the podcast.
Hell yeah.
And
Nice.
definitely check out our White Chicks episode because that one was a crazy and fun episode.
Yeah. And spoiler alert on the White Chicks episode. I am on that one. So
Yeah.
check that out if you want to start with a familiar voice maybe and tiptoe into
Mhm.
Lost and Faded. That might be a good way to do it. So
Yeah,
um,
there's like over 100 episodes, so I've done a lot of movies, so definitely check back and see if any movies that like really resonate with you.
yeah, and they can always probably comment below too if they have like requests, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely will take requests. I do have this year because last year I kind of went kind of crazy with uploading because as I hit like 100 episodes last year. I've only been doing this for I'm gonna hit 2 years in the summer. So definitely a lot of episodes, and I decided to take like more of a bi-weekly release this year instead of the weekly release last year. And so like most of my episodes this year are kind of pre-planned, but I am starting commentaries where that one I'll be more likely to take like random movies or like suggestions.
Awesome, awesome. That's super cool. That's dope. Well, let's I'll play a little promo that you put together for the episode that we did, and then maybe let's peel back the page and let's talk about just like how you first started smoking, how you started the podcast, all that fun stuff. But I
Yeah,
wanted to plug the work up front, so I'll pull this up and we'll throw it on the screen and watch a little promo, shall we? That sounds fun, I think.
but,
So
but
here we go.
Crossing scene was so like
That
stressful.
montage. Oh my god.
The girl's freaking out in
Yep.
one room. I wouldn't know what to do.
Nope.
I'd be like, let me grab someone else.
Dude's on the phone with his fucking wife, and which very suggestive language with putting on a shirt where the
Right.
neck hole is too small.
Yeah.
She was like, what? What's going on?
Fit what and where?
Your big head is never gonna fit in this tiny hole.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But like you say, that one woman flipping out. I don't even know what this reference is, but I had to write it down just because her delivery on all these lines is amazing. But hi, I'm Carney Wilson before my gastric bypass surgery. It's just like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we had fun. We had a lot
Yeah.
of fun. So
We
people
really
should check out that full episode for sure. But yeah, dude, let's before we get to the podcast, I always like asking people like, when did you first start smoking cannabis?
The first time I started high school, sophomore year, I think it was Halloween, and I just had a bunch of friends who were just like, just come smoke, try it for your first time. And they had this weird, if I remember, it was a weird rig. It was kind of like a hookah. It might have been like a hookah that they kind of used as like a bowl. And we're on like a trail and we're smoking. And of course, I'm high as fuck. And we're like, let's go to Burger King. And you know how it is the first time you smoke and you go to a restaurant and you just like I don't know what to order. I don't want to talk to the person. I'm good. Someone order for me. I'm just gonna chill back here. That's how it was. And it was a great night. And yeah, I slowly started smoking more. And then once it became legalized in Illinois, I think it was a year after it was legalized, I finally entered the industry. And honestly, one of my favorite jobs I've ever been in.
Working in a dispensary?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
vibe. Um, it's just nice working with the customers, helping people find what they want to smoke, telling them my experiences. It's just nice that personal connection.
Yeah. Did you do medical and recreational or?
Oh, when I first started, I worked at Rise for a few years. It was a medical and it was a rec facility. Now I'm at Aces, it's only rec.
Okay.
So it's interesting. We still have med people that actually come in still, which is surprising. But that's Illinois in general with their stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I'm sure you're probably just the closest one, right? That's probably it.
Yeah, that closest one. Sometimes we have stuff that other people don't have, and they're just
Oh, there
looking
you
for
go.
that. And sometimes
There
just
you
the
go.
deals are kind of similar to how some med facilities are, which it's nice for them, even though they should be just getting no taxes everywhere.
Right. Yeah. No, but well said. I mean, at least there's a break somewhere. So,
Yeah.
well, that's cool. So the industry work was fun. What did you like most about it? Did you like? I mean, I'm sure there was multiple things. I can only imagine.
Yeah, definitely interactions with customers, even just interactions with my bud tenders, going to the events. If you ever are able to go to any event, there are a lot of events in the city that like it's like $10, but it's worth it because usually you will get like a pre-roll or stuff, or you'll meet or like interact with these brands that maybe you've seen their product before, but you never like tried it. And it's real good experience for like low, like $10, $20. You will usually come out with some stuff.
Nice, nice. That's cool as fuck. Hmm. So the events, I'm sure, sort of being in the know of what's the best is probably a pretty good perk. Like you get good feedback, I'm sure, from people like, yeah, you know, that
Yeah,
this batch is kind of off, but this batch is hitting, like so.
yeah, that is nice because I do hear a lot of stuff on because there's some brands where I'm like, I don't know because I haven't tried it, and some customers are like this strain is hidden, and I was like, maybe
Yeah.
I'll try it now.
Yeah. Sometimes it's the ones you like wouldn't. I don't even know what this means because sometimes it's like really it's just a name, but it's like sometimes I
Yeah.
wouldn't even have tried it or thought to try it, you know?
Yeah, and like I feel like a big thing about Illinois dispensaries is there's not enough info on the stuff we're like smoking or like the not some like brands don't even show like the terps or anything. I'm like,
Right.
that's good knowledge people should know.
Straight up. Straight up. So like I feel like I just breezed over the first time. Do you have a cool like first time smoking weed story? Or was it just kind of like you just kind of smoked weed and it was whatever?
I just kind of smoked weed.
Yeah,
I don't think I have anything crazy the first time.
nothing
Or
remarkable.
no, I feel like I have so many like it's hard to catch all those experiences and remember them, especially after smoking for so long.
Yeah. Here's a fun one. Do you have any almost getting caught stories or the unfortunate ones, the getting caught stories? I have a little bit of both, I think.
You give me one and let me try to think of one.
Okay. Um, I I got busted by my mom in high school because I like had this little like pill bottle of weed, right?
Mhm.
And I put it in my center console and like a dumbass, instead of like setting it down on its side or something, I sat it like straight up and it was bare like it barely was like opening my center console. So my mom like gets in my car and she like looks at my center console and like tries to shut like I'm like trying to leave for school. She's like, all right, see you, Cole, bye. She like looks at the center console and she's like, what's up with your center console? Like tries to close it and then opens it up and then just sees the bottle of weed and I'm just like and she just takes it. She's like, have a good day. And I'm just like, yeah, I won't anymore. So there's a story. That's a getting caught. At least the stakes were low. I didn't get like arrested, but like it still sucked. That still sucked. I got in big trouble.
I do have one. I do have one.
Okay.
It's actually like it was my first experience like picking up Pineapple Express and finally getting it for the first time because you've always heard of that strain. And it was like probably my senior year, probably. Me and my friend were like, let's go smoke it. We couldn't smoke at my house that day, so I was like, let's just go pull up at a park. And it's late. I was like, we're all good. It'll be okay. We pull up to the park. We're not even like rolled up yet. And then in the distance, there's like a bike trail. And then we just see car lights. And then we're like, car lights? And we're still just sitting there. We're like, should we leave? We're deciding what to do. And then we just see it start pulling up. Yep, it was a cop. And
Damn.
yeah, it was just we just got a ticket and they took our Pineapple Express. It wasn't anything like too crazy, but it was just like, damn, we gotta pick up more Pineapple Express now.
Damn. That's scary. That's
Yeah,
scary
it
for
is.
sure.
It was definitely scary. I was definitely like, holy shit. But looking back on it, I was like, why are we going to a park at night to smoke, guys?
Right. Yeah, looking
Literally
back
go.
everywhere I went to smoke, it was just like the worst place you could have parked. Like,
Also, back in the day, it was just us like, well, we would just walk around trying to find a spot to smoke at. We'd be like, this might be a good spot.
right. This might be a good spot. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh, so many stories like that where you think it's a good spot and it turns out not to be. Good evening, Genetic Memory Farms. Thanks for dropping a comment. Brandon dropped a comment as well. He said, if I can't smell and visually inspect the cannabis before purchasing, I'm not interested. Hey, that reminds me of like, yeah, the good old days, like when somebody'd have a bag of weed and I'd be like, let me fucking see that shit. Like,
Yeah.
like you got a different strain. Let me see it. And smell. Okay, I'll take some of that. Smoking Pots and Pans asks, "What's the bet? Do you have the spot? Did you have a spot? I don't know that that's
A
necessarily what they're
spot?
asking, but
The
they
best
ask, "What's
spot?
the best spot?" Yeah, they say, "What's the best spot you've smoked at?" But like,
I love going to like finding good nature trails and finding good spots to chill at and smoking, especially with good views. That's always my go-to, especially like if you get to like a good trail that doesn't have too much people walking around because you don't want those people that are walking around and you're like, oh, do I have to put this out? Do I have to move
right,
somewhere? Or, like,
right.
yeah, those are definitely my favorite spots. I don't know, my current favorite spot is the set right now.
Hell yeah, I was about to say that is the spot.
Mhm.
I like it.
I have like a projector too, so I'd be watching movies on here.
It's perfect. That's
Yeah,
perfect.
it's the vibe.
Especially because for certain things, like you need that raw instant reaction and to be able to capture that after you show somebody something. Like,
Literally.
you
That's
know,
why I've been like about to do the commentary. So I've done a few of them so far,
hmm
but they're really a different experience watching it with people and smoking. And I really like that. It's like two sides of like the podcast is more like serious and analytical stuff, and the commentaries are more in the moment. We're smoking, we're like, what the fuck? It's a,
right.
it's a vibe. I really love movies. We gotta get you on the commentary. That's what I'm thinking.
Hell yeah. Oh, I'm down for that, dude. I'm down. That could be a lot of fun. That could be a lot of fun. What you smoking on tonight? I forgot to ask you.
I got some cheddar cheese from Galaxy.
Dude, that sounds delicious. Galaxy
Very
is
nice.
what I've smoked from them. It's fucking fire. You know?
Yeah, I've been liking them a lot lately. I had their banana conda lately. That was good. I always love their alien DNA. That's probably my favorite strain for them. It has like a berry taste to it.
Yeah, I have an interview, or it's so I went to like this conference and there was this debate, I believe. No, it was a panel of people and Representative Ford was there, the woman that is I don't know if she's the CEO or the owner, but she's high up at Galaxy. I'm pretty sure she's the owner of Galaxy.
Mhm.
And they were all talking about like, who was growing weed and if any of the somebody I think in the audience asked like if anybody on stage grew good weed. And she was like, I don't know, can anybody speak on behalf? And I was like, I mean, I literally have your weed in my pocket right now, and I could say it's pretty fucking fire. And people thought that was funny. I'll have to release that.
Yeah.
Then obviously the owner appreciated that comment because it's like you can't ask for a better comment, right? Brandon Krieger says they're smoking on Z mango flower.
Ooh, that sounds fire.
Yeah, it does. It does. Somebody is talking about gardening in their vegetable garden in the backyard where they smoke their joints and vape
Oh,
flower, actually.
that's a vibe. One day I want to have a garden to smoke at. Just like that's just a different vibe.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Um, yeah, that's definitely. Anyways, though, that was a crazy getting caught story. Have you tried that? What was that cheddar cheese yet? Have you tried it, or is this your first smoke of it?
This is my first smoke of it.
Okay. What are you
It's
thinking so
smooth. I
far?
like it. It's smooth. I like it. It's not as cheesy as I want it to be. I've been looking for some good cheese lately. I haven't
Right.
found it.
What
Like
is
that guy
the
said,
cheesiest?
oh, the cheesiest. The last time I had really good cheese was probably like 2 to 3 years ago from Revolution. Like either the gorilla cheese or the mac and cheese.
There you go. Were you about to say something before I asked that? That's my bad.
I actually don't remember.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Well, any like who did you start smoking with? Was it like just like a sibling, a cousin, a bad
It was
influence friend?
definitely bad influence friends. It was definitely a group of friends that got me smoking. I still definitely smoke with a few of them now. It's mostly, yeah, I've been smoking with friends. I think only recently in the last years have I smoked with like family, which is like a different experience that I'm not used to.
For sure. Absolutely. I haven't had the pleasure with a lot of my family, but it's always a just an absolute pleasure when somebody decides to you know, join the party.
Yeah. I gave my sister an edible the other day 'cause I had a party, and she definitely had a great time because of it. It was just a different experience seeing your sister just high. I'm just like, you good? You want some water? You okay?
That's funny. That's funny. Um, have you ever gotten too high? Like, if you have a story like that, you get too high and it caused a problem.
I definitely
I could.
once ate like a whole bag of edibles, 100 milligram ones. It was like the Incredibles watermelon ones, but they had CBD in it. So when you have like all that THC and all that CBD, your body just like wants to just go to bed type shit. And I was so high that I was like, I literally can't do anything. I need to drink some water. I need to just sleep this high off. And yeah, I don't really eat like a full pack of edibles anymore.
Oh yeah. Actually, in the White Chicks episode, we both knocked back a 50 milligram drink. That was fun. That was a good time.
Yeah, I was high as fuck after that. I was so
Yeah.
high.
Good, man. That was the plan. That was the plan. I'm
The
glad I
drinks
could.
definitely they hit more.
Yeah, they come quick too.
I like that drink though. I really did.
Yeah, yeah, it's good. I'll definitely bring some more if I have any next time I come up. I'm bummed that I couldn't make the party. By the way, is that something that you're like advertising as the Lost and Faded community? Did you want to plug that? If not, we can just breeze over it and just be like, whatever. That's something
Uh,
you can find out more about. But
that was just a smaller party just
okay,
before
cool. Yeah,
this year. Hopefully, I'm gonna be having some type of event. I'm hopefully I'm doing it for my 2 year event, 2 year anniversary in the end of June. There will probably be more information soon. Right now, I'm just like setting things up and planning. But
yeah,
hopefully, yeah, that'll be more of a common thing with Lost and Faded. I kind of do want to build a community around it, especially with people who love movies, who love comics, who love video games, who love just like entertainment and just like smoking with that, like the cannabis and like media stuff. Because I love smoking and watching movies. I've always watched movies growing up, and then as soon as I started smoking, I was like, this is the best experience. Just getting high, going to the movie theaters, and just vibing.
absolutely, absolutely. Um, yeah, I've definitely gotten too high before. I've so nothing where it's caused you to panic or anything though. It sounds like
Oh,
yeah,
that's good.
yeah. I always like it's a little scary when it's happening, but I kind of like the ones where you panic. It's fun,
You
you
get a
know.
little like a little like adrenaline from it. You're like, okay, I'm a little up now.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, it's fun. You learn some things from the
I
scary
actually,
trips.
I just took 100 milligram edible the other week because I was just off one day. I was like, let me just take this, let me vibe out. I was supposed to edit that day, which I shouldn't have even thought I was gonna edit off 100 milligram edible. But I took it and that was a better, like more pleasant, very high experience where I was like, all right, I'm super high. I'm just gonna put on a show and like just watch and just vibe.
Hell yeah. Well, we're having fun tonight, folks. I hope it sounds like everybody's having fun. People are talking about edibles. They're saying they would get sample edibles from the dispo they worked at. They never felt a single one. Cannabis Critique said dispo gummies do nothing, but he says the drinks are solid. Nice. Somebody else talking about the drinks. Smoking Pots and Pans say their first experience getting high was with dispo gummies. So hell yeah. Cheers to that. I know a lot of people that have had their first try with gummies. It's kind of just a nice way to try it out. I think the drinks are
Yeah.
nice too because it's less feels less like unfamiliar, if that makes sense.
Yeah, with like edibles, gummies especially, I feel like everyone has like a different tolerance, and some people just can't take edibles like that. Or like it'd be better with the drinks because that goes straight into your bloodstream instead of how it goes into your stomach with the gummies and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Well said. Well, hey, I wanna before we talk about the podcast, I want to let's do something fun for a second. Take a
Yeah.
break from doing that, and just because last time I talked to you, I was really looking forward to this, and now there's a trailer, and so let's watch it together, and
Oh
then
shit.
you already know what I'm saying, and then
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
let's maybe talk about what we're most excited about that we saw or something. Okay, so
Mhm.
here we go.
Guess who's back?
Shit.
Back again.
My God, he stabbed her. Not her. My pronouns are they, them. He stabbed them.
We back.
There's a serial killer on the loose.
Hello, Tuesday.
I have been preparing for this for years. Hello, Mother. You look like shit. Should we hug? I really want to, but I'm a Republican now, so I'm supposed to be racist.
Oh, girl, I think all white people are racist anyway. Come here.
Okay. Oh.
Hey there, we heard tell of a Halloween party. We're here to drink, play bad music, do some half gay shit.
Why just half gay?
Sink.
Yeah, dude. I'm
I'm
fucking
excited.
mad excited for this.
I am too. I'm definitely covering this year.
I just love how many of the old cast you see in it, you know?
hmm It's good to see them all back because you don't really see any of them that much.
No. Yeah. What do you think you're looking forward to the most with this? Anything off the top of your head?
Definitely Brenda. Always Brenda. She kills in every movie.
Fuck yeah. True. Very true.
I definitely want to see how they do certain movies like Smile. I know they saw a little bit from like Smile, and I want to see what they're gonna do with the Art the clown from Terrifier.
I thought it was funny that it looks like they're going to be doing, unless I'm mistaken, that looked like Sinners.
Yeah, they're doing that too.
Yeah, that looks like it's going to be funny, and I'm sure there's even more that, there's because that's how those movies are. So many
Those-
rich references.
Non-stop. Yeah,
Mhm.
non-stop jokes.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
excited.
Really looking forward to that. Man, well, how did you get started with the Lost and Faded podcast? Like, how did it come to be? How's it changed? But let's start with like, how did it come to be?
So, sorry.
No, it's good.
So, honestly, for a while, I wanted to do a podcast. I actually kind of did a low-key one while I was in like senior year of high school, but I'm not gonna ever tell anyone the name of it. But I always wanted to do a podcast, so I was like, what what would I do a podcast on? What would I talk about? And I was like, I love movies. I'm gonna talk about movies. And I was working at a disco. I was like, I'm smoking all the time. Let's just get high and talk about movies. Because who doesn't love to do that with their friends? I always wanted to feel like a smoke sesh. Like after you go to the movie theaters with friends, you guys are talking, smoking, and it started with me and my co-host Megan. We were brainstorming a bunch. I don't even remember how I came up with the name Lost and Faded, but I was like, that's just perfect. We're lost, we're getting lost into these movies, and we're just faded. And it started off, me and Megan, we did a few episodes together, and then I slowly started bringing on different friends, and it just slowly became a really nice rotation of people coming on, vibing with me. It was always just great vibes. And I got to just cover some of my favorite movies. I've covered, let's see, what have I covered? I covered both Shrek 1 and 2. I've done like the first two Hunger Games movies.
Which,
I've
by the
done
way,
Sinners.
Shrek 1 and 2, that's like the foundation of film. So,
Oh yeah, I would watch Shrek 2 every day. Like every day. It's one of my favorite movies.
yeah. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good.
Um,
I'm just like, let me not get into a Shrek 2 rant about how much I love it.
Anyways.
But yeah, I've done like Sinners. I've done a lot of different movies. I've done like Spirited Away. I love that movie. It was my first time seeing that, and I was like, let me do an episode on that. It was a vibe. I've done yeah, it's been like 100 episodes. I started doing it weekly, and then it slowly became bi-weekly. I covered a few TV shows, and it just it's been nice. It has been a lot of content. The more I like sit back and realize, especially after at the beginning of this year, I took like a 2 week break, and I was like, let me like sit back, see how I feel about the channel, see what I want to do moving forward with this year. And now with the bi-weekly, it's just really nice workflow, and I'm still busy. I still have a lot planned, and there's like a lot more like stuff that I'm not gonna talk about because I'd be announcing stuff, and then just it comes when it comes. But um, there's just a lot of good things coming along, and I'm really excited about this year. And really, if you love movies, love video games, check out the channel. It's just vibes. Just have a joint ready and just spark up 10 episodes.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's fun. I like as you watch the movie, you don't even have to have watched the film. I personally like to go through and pick some of my favorite films and
Yeah.
see your reactions to them. But what I love about it is that you play clips, and you know, not only clips from the film, but sometimes when you describe, you like overlay the scene so that, you know, like you can understand what you guys are talking about. So love that about the show. Super cool. And I'm interested to see how these commentaries work. It's gonna be super cool.
Yeah, my first one should be coming out soon. It's with me and my co-host Megan. We just picked a random movie. It's called Happy Time Murders. It's like this R-rated Muppet movie. It goes places I did not expect the movie to go. But but it should be coming out soon, hopefully in the next week or so. I'll probably announce it soon because I have another episode coming out tomorrow, Napoleon Dynamite, that I'm excited about. I have a guest on it that if
Bro,
you haven't heard, wait, what? Oh, Napoleon Dynamite.
that's a great movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
You let your plug your guest though. I'm sorry, I
Uh,
interrupted.
no, you're good. Total. It's Tank from Total Homegrown. If you haven't seen him, he like does like live streams and stuff. He has a crazy setup. I love his content, and he was a great guest. It was a vibe.
Dude, nice. Nice. I will have to check that out. I will have to check that out for sure because it's my favorite movie. It's one of my favorite movies, I should say. I shouldn't say it's my favorite movie. But one of my favorite lines from that movie, it's like I feel like it's like underappreciated line. You know me, Byron. I'm like good with I try to come prepared in quotes. And I didn't come prepared for this one, but I'm gonna try to do it off the top of my head. He pulls up. Uncle Rico pulls up to the house. It's the scene when Uncle Rico pulls up to the house, and Napoleon comes out. And he's like, "What are you doing here, Uncle Rico?" And he's like, "Your grandmother took a little spill at the sand dunes today. Broke her coccyx." So I'm gonna be, you know, like it just moves on, but that's that specific quote right there that I just nailed. That's my favorite quote, probably from just the pause. Broke her
I love
coccyx. You know. Yeah.
I love Uncle Rico. He's definitely one of my favorite characters in that movie. When he throws the steak at Napoleon, I die laughing every time.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Did you know that I just saw Javi said hi on Instagram. I usually don't see the Instagram comments. Hi, Javi. I
hey,
think I saw Javi at your party. You know Javi. Yeah.
yeah,
Right? Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. Mutual connection. There we go. But what the fuck was I even just saying? I don't even know. It's not. We were talking about fucking
Napoleon Dynamite. We were talking
Napoleon
about.
Dynamite, Rico.
Hey,
Okay. Did you know that have you ever seen I just wrote the movie. It's a show on Netflix. It's a pretty popular show. You've probably seen it. It is White Lotus.
you know, I have not seen White Lotus, but I've heard a lot of good things about it.
the only reason I'm bringing it up, it's interesting. It's good, for sure. Like definitely, and good television. But Uncle Rico, the actor that plays Uncle Rico, is in that. And it took me until literally the last season. I'm like looking at this motherfucker. I'm like, who is this? And I finally Googled the actor's name. And I was like, no way. Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite.
They have a crazy cast on White Lotus, doesn't it? It changes every year too, or
Yes.
every season.
Yeah, it changes. So
I
it's
gotta check that out.
yeah, it's a crazy film. Show, I guess I should say. So you talked kind of how you started the Lost and Faded podcast and like why,
Yeah.
and how it's starting to evolve and everything else. Well, you said I was gonna say so you've got commentary, you've got like, I was gonna ask you, do you plan to get into like shows, in the future perhaps?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I have covered shows before. I've covered Invincible. I covered Daredevil. I did the Severance season finale, and I am gonna be starting a show probably monthly because there's a lot of shows coming out this year that I'm ready for. Um, the episode's actually gonna be probably come out the end of this month. It's gonna be on the premiere of Daredevil and the premiere of Invincible. I'm mostly covering probably superhero shows because there's The Boys 2 coming out this year, and I might do Euphoria depending on it.
Yeah. I probably sound normal now. My apologies. I think my mic has been on the wrong setting this entire time, which is awesome.
I don't know. I'm a little high. I don't know if I could tell the difference now.
You don't know if you can tell the difference? No?
It sounds better. Yeah, it does sound better.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my apologies, folks. It's okay. We're live. Well, we can always do this again too, Byron. So
yeah.
But that's cool. That's cool. Hey, at least it's my mic and not yours, like
Yeah. I was worried about my mic a little bit.
Nah, I mean, yeah, you sound good. Where even is it? Is it like above you or something? Or like it doesn't
It's my phone.
Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. Hey, it's doing its job. So what a listener wrote in, what's your best high movie? Oh, and then I see some other comments too.
Best high movie, I will always say Superbad.
Okay.
Superbad's always a dope one. If you want to like get super faded and see something super cool, I would say Across the Spider-Verse is always a great one to watch because there's just amazing animation in that. Maybe a mindfuck one, I would say Ex Machina. If you've never seen Ex Machina, that's a fire sci-fi movie. I don't think anything else. How much
Somebody commented there are studies out there comparing the bioavailability of THC in drinks and gummies, and it says proof exists that more people get high on the drinks. Interesting. Genetic Memory Farms says, do the Mel Brooks catalog. That man is a genius. Just watched the 99-Year-Old Man documentary. Good stuff. Any thoughts on Mel Brooks?
I gotta watch his stuff. I don't think I've seen much of it.
Yeah. What? Hold on a second. I gotta see if this movie that I'm thinking of is Mel Brooks or not.
I'm using.
You know what? I think one movie that I have seen that is Mel Brooks for sure is Spaceballs.
Oh, I should cover Spaceballs. I forgot that's him.
I believe that's.
Is it him?
Let's make sure, because somebody's probably gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about, Cole?" Yes, director Mel Brooks. Look at Cole. Fucking.
What else have you directed?
Film aficionado. Let's see. I was looking up Airplane because I was like, who directed Airplane? Because that's a great movie, by the way. Let me see who's the Airplane director. Oh, it's a trio. Jim Abrahams, Jerry Zucker, and David Zucker. God damn it. Gotta hand it to them. Never heard of them. But wow. Okay, Mel Brooks films.
See, I would definitely be down to cover Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Even do a commentary on it. It would be amazing.
So we're putting this on screen here. We got Paws of Fury. Wow, that was an interesting, or a recent movie, I mean to say. This can't be all of his movies. Because like I don't even see the one we mentioned. Mel Brooks films. Can I see his filmography, perhaps? Whoops, spelling. Okay, there we go. Blazing Saddles. I've heard of that. There is a Spaceballs too. Wow, what?
I think it's supposed to be coming out at some point soon.
Interesting. Robin Hood, Men in Tights, Young Frankenstein. I've heard of that one.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Hotel Transylvania. Toy Story 4. He gets credit for Toy Story 4. Wow.
These might be. Yeah.
Get Smart. That's a pretty good movie. I think it's a remake of an older movie, but it's got fucking Steve Carell.
It has The Rock in it
and Dwayne Johnson. Yeah.
I like that one. That one's decent.
I liked it. It was a fun comedy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you see any others that stand out to you? I don't mean to dominate the conversation.
I'll be honest, I can't see.
Oh, it's all good. I could make it bigger too.
Wait, okay. And
I'll scroll. People, drop your favorite movies in the comments. I'm just gonna like lightly scroll up and see if you recognize any of these movies. Obviously, Muppet Christmas and stuff like that. Like we know that.
Oh, he did Little Rascals?
There you go. I guess so.
That's fire. I love Little Rascals.
Robots. That's a pretty good movie. Have you
He
seen
did
that movie?
Robots? I love Robots.
That's a great movie, huh?
Maybe I've been sleeping on this director. I'm bad with director names, to be honest. Even though I should be better with that.
Same. You'd think I was
hard.
great.
There's so many names.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Straight up. Okay, let's keep going down through the comments because I know there were some more. Apparently, someone said Airplane is the Zuckerberg Bros. No, it wasn't. I don't think that's what we found, but maybe I'm wrong. Hetty Med says late to the show, but I'm here. Thanks for joining us, dude. Oh, Get Smart is a TV show that Mel Brooks wrote too. What?
Oh,
so he
okay.
made a movie that's later in life. Or maybe he was involved in the making of that movie. I don't know. I don't like that list. It's unclear to me. That's
it's Google.
Yeah. Someone said Robin Hood Men in Tights is a classic. Thanks, Invader Kush.
Check that out.
Richard Pryor and Mel Brooks wrote Blazing Saddles in 7 weeks. Hey, Peoria, Illinois local Richard Pryor. Shout out.
I guess I've been sleeping on him.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see if anybody else is dropping. I see a lot of people dropping comments. Mr. Rourke, thanks for tuning in. Megan McCarthy, good movie, I thought. Is that the movie name, or is that an author's name or a actor's name? Or am I thinking Melissa McCarthy? That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you are thinking Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah. Have you been watching anything lately that you really like that you want to talk about? Severance was fucking banger. You brought that up.
Yeah. Severance was fire. Recent shows I've been watching. If you haven't been watching Fallout, I think that's a great show.
I've been holding off on season 2 just because I want to binge it.
It's so good. It's done now. You gotta binge it.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so good, bro. That's definitely one of my favorites. I'm more excited about what's coming out because I haven't really been watching too much. I'm definitely excited about Daredevil and Invincible. I love Invincible. It's one of my favorite comic books of all time. I've like read the series probably like 4 times, and it's a lot of comics, but it's definitely the best, most complete like superhero story from like there's a start and a finish, which is nice.
Hell yeah.
Have you watched Invincible?
I haven't.
If you like superhero stuff, I think you should check it out.
I will check it out. You know, it's funny. You bring up superhero stuff, and I didn't even think about this movie as it. And I didn't really achieve my main goal completely, but I did. I think you will really appreciate this story. Okay, so I watched Hancock today.
Hey,
but I made sure to watch it on TV because I specifically wanted to see the television censored version because the dubs over the curse words are just awful. So it'll be like Will Smith's voice, but then clearly somebody else's voice for like one word.
Really?
So the original line is "Call me an asshole one more time," and he says it like that. And this is funny. My brother gets so pissed about censorship like this. I just think it's funny, but he's like, he gets mad about it. But so again, the line is like flat like that. It's just "Call me an asshole one more time." But in the censored version, it says "Call me a." It goes. "Call me a psycho one more time." Like it's like flat psycho. Like it like goes up.
Yeah.
You know. And so I wanted to get that on film, and I did.
You did?
I literally set up my phone in front of the TV with a tripod and just recorded. I literally looked at this weeks ago. I saw that it was because my brother told me, he's like, because we have talked about it since we were kids. He would always get mad specifically at the censored version of Hancock, among other movies. And so he said it's been playing on TV again, and so like I literally got a YouTube TV subscription just so that I could watch this movie air on television, like on broadcast television, so that I could see the censored version of it and record it. Because I can't find any recordings of it on the internet. I just think it's so funny. The dub is so funny. The ones you can find that are funny is like Snakes on a Plane, where he's like, "I'm tired of these monkey flipping snakes on this Monday to Friday plane." You know,
I didn't even know about that.
No, you haven't heard that? Let me hold
No.
I could play this on you. I could play this. Hold on. Snakes on a Plane censor. Yeah. And this is real. I think, yeah. You're really gonna like this, and this is the type of stuff that just sends one of my brothers up a wall. He hates this, but I think it's like funny how they like hired somebody to like dub, and they like really tried to make it like natural, right? Yeah. So here it is. Whoops, that's Mel Brooks's filmography.
I was about to zoom in again.
Enough is enough. I have had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane. Everybody stop. I'm about to open some freaking windows.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
No?
Oh no. That's
yeah.
crazy.
I'm glad that you found that funny. Yeah, dude, this is the stuff that makes me laugh.
Just like they come up with the funniest stuff to say just to cover it up. Like Monday to Wednesday.
Monday to Friday, yeah.
Or Monday to Friday.
Yeah, Monday to Friday playing like what? and then he says this part.
I'm about to open some freaking windows.
I'm about to open some freaking windows. I like how his voice like gets deeper for a second though. You notice that because the dub.
Yeah.
I'm about to open some freaking windows. Here, let's hold on. Let's just play it. You can see the peak. You see the peak on the timeline there. It's, everybody watches like at this part.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday play! Everybody.
Hell yeah.
It's just like monkey fighting snakes. I just don't even know what to say to that.
You know, they like sat somebody down with a script, and slapped it in front of their desk, and like, bro, all right, we have to make it so that this movie can air on the airwaves, and we don't want to like cut out critical scenes, and we don't want to like completely butcher iconic lines. It's like, all right, I got this.
You have to try and make it match the actor's like mouth too.
Yeah. So it's like, how you're handed the line. I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. It's like, yeah, how am I? That's a pretty steep task, honestly.
Yeah.
That person deserves a bonus.
Yeah, they really do.
Not only for the comedic value, but like for the, like, what else could he have? I don't know. That's just like, yeah.
Wow.
It's a tough task. It's a tough task.
It
Well,
is.
Yeah, I'm super into comedies. Do you have like a preference in the type of movie? Do you like as a younger person, I really was into like scary movies. Do you have like, I take it you're like you just like all film and entertainment, but do you have preferences?
I like all film. I definitely lean mostly towards horror at sometimes. I cover less horror, which is interesting. But I love horror. I really like. I'm into animated movies, superhero movies. I love superhero movies. I grew up on comics and everything. It's definitely a big part of my life growing up. But other than that, I do really like all the genres.
Hell yeah.
I need to get more into foreign films. That's definitely something I gotta get more into this year.
Straight up, I hear that there's some really good storylines. If you, and actually it was interesting. I can't remember what movie I was watching. It took me a while. I think I was on like mushrooms or something because I was like, why the fuck like is the shit not matching up? I was like, is it my fucking sound? And then I realized I'm watching like a dubbed, or not a dubbed movie, but like a it was like a movie filmed in another language, and somebody was like in English just like talking over the fucking movie. If you get what I'm saying. Have you seen a movie like that? Yeah. I think it's called dubbed. I could be wrong. I'm high as fuck right now.
I might not have seen that. But I definitely experienced that before. I'm also high.
It's something that Netflix literally does. Like you can literally, if you want, like you can switch it. Like it lets you switch the audio.
Oh yeah, dub, yeah.
Spanish, and then like so the actual sound of the film, and then you can just turn on English subtitles, which is oftentimes what I do.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't want to be spoon fed this movie. Like I want to hear like how it was originally, how the original actor put it into it, if that makes sense.
Because they also change up sentences and stuff.
Right.
When they translate it. I also usually do subtitles. I haven't put subtitles on when I'm watching just regular movies because you do miss out on some details, how stuff is like spelled or sentences are structured, or even like the little like descriptions of stuff. I would definitely always put subtitles on.
Yeah,
Dubs is weird. Dubs is really weird.
I agree. Like you say, the subtitles, dude. There have been films that I've watched back, and I'm like, oh shit! Like they were like dropping hints, but I literally couldn't have picked that up if I wanted to because apparently I'm fucking deaf. But it'll be like something like playing on the radio, Like I think literally in the beginning of Signs, there's something like playing on the radio that's like a pretty like goddamn dead giveaway, like that something fucking crazy is happening.
Yeah, you missed those small details. Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing with like not Fallout, which is good, but I think there's like a Far Cry movie. If I'm not Far Cry. It's like a zombie survival game. It was popular on HBO.
Oh, The Last of Us?
The Last.
Maybe?
Thank you. That's what it is. Yeah. I guess it's a zombie's not the right way because it's like but I don't know. I think that's the closest thing. Yeah, that at the beginning of that, there was like a subtitle that just like completely gave it to you. And I was like, if I wouldn't have had subtitles on, I would have been like, what the fuck is going on in this show?
Yeah.
Like a really critical thing that you need to like, hear. So yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Speaking of which, my brother, like that I mentioned earlier, he gets mad when I turn on subtitles. He's like, I don't want to like see it, It's like,
Are you serious?
Yeah. I know some people like that. Like
sometimes also movie audio can be like quiet at times.
Straight up.
I've gone to the theater and I've been like, what is this person saying right now? I can't hear them.
Yeah. Someone said they grew up on movies on Samurai Sunday in the Chicagoland area in the 80s. They saw so many original Wu-Tang movies and Run Run Shaw movies. I remember Drunken Master on dub. Good stuff. Very cool.
Nice.
And somebody was referencing Melissa McCarthy. Genetic Memory Farm said autocorrect messed it up. She was in Happy Time Murderers.
Yeah, she was.
Or Happy Time Murders. Is that a good one?
It's interesting. It's a good stoner movie if you want like a raunchy stoner movie. It definitely feels like an early 2000s raunchy. Like I kind of think of it like Team America. If you remember Team America, that's what it kind of reminds me of with like Muppets. It's a lot. I don't know if I would fully recommend it, but if you want a crazy movie to watch, go for it.
Yeah. Someone said The Kingdom with Jamie Foxx. I don't remember what we were talking about because this was a few minutes. This was like more than 10 minutes ago that they dropped this, but they mentioned it. So thanks for dropping that comment. What was I just going to look up before we start to go here? We were talking about Melissa McCarthy. Oh, yeah. Have you seen... So, do you think that Scary Movie 6 is going to be like a return to those like 2000s raunchy movies?
I think they're going to go for that.
Fuck yeah, dude. Me too.
I definitely think so. Have you seen the Haunted House movies that he did? I think it's going to have similar vibes to those too.
I was hanging out with somebody the other day and it's a new, really awesome friend of mine. And they like dropped without prompting me or without me prompting them or me ever having referenced them. One of my favorite lines out of that movie, which is, I don't give a fuck, Keisha. And I told them I love them because that's like my favorite line, like I said.
That's such a good line. That movie's hilarious. I kind of want to rewatch it.
Oh, dude. It's great. It's silly. It's fun. Chi-Town Hi-Fi says, hey, all, better late than ever. Yeah, dude. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate it. I was trying to find, speaking of raunchy 2000s comedy movies, I was trying to find this one of my favorite clips before we went. I'm not sure if I'll be able to find it. Unfortunately, it's from a raunchy 2000s movie called Not Another Teen Movie. Have you seen this
movie? I love that movie.
Great movie.
It was hilarious.
Now, the scene I can't find is Jenny's dad dropping her off at school. And she's like, Dad, if you pick me up, or she's like, don't go get drunk. And he was like, well, I'm going to get drunk. I can't remember what the fuck he says, so I'm butchering it. But I just loved that he just drives around drunk, you know?
Yeah. I love that movie.
Any specific scenes come to mind for you on that movie?
I think Chris Evans does a great job in that movie. I'm trying to think of some scenes in that. It's been a while since I've seen it, but it's definitely one of my favorite ones that I watched when I was like a teenager.
Yeah. Hey, I think I found the clip on
Hey,
like
nice.
Instagram or something. Let's see. Yes, okay. We're gonna have to just restart this. But we'll throw it up here. So bang. And the volume's off. Great.
Pick you guys up.
Why, do you have a job interview today, Daddy?
No, honey, I'd probably just be way too drunk.
That's good. We don't want you drinking and driving.
Oh, I'll be driving. I'll just be too shit-faced to remember to pick you guys up.
Okay.
One of my favorite scenes from that movie.
I love that movie.
Satisfied Mind says, "What's everyone puffing on?" We can answer that for sure. I'm smoking on some random home grow. Byron, my bad, I meant to throw you back up here. What are you smoking on right now?
Right now I'm smoking on some sour diesel or the blunt.
Sour diesel now? I feel like you were smoking on
Yeah.
something else before that. What was it?
Oh, I
before
had
that?
a joint of cheddar cheese. I'm sorry.
That was by
I smoked that.
Galaxy, right?
Yeah. And then this sour diesel I got from Days Off.
Okay.
Days Off has like the two blends of strains. It has like Blue Dream and Sour Diesel. You can see the two strains, the differences in each of them. So I just rolled some Sour Diesel up.
Nice. Somebody smoking some Hazed and Confused by Mephisto.
Nice.
And Satisfied Mind says, sounds fire. Both of what you've been smoking on. What are you smoking on, Satisfied Mind? I know you're smoking on something crazy over there. Someone says they're smoking on a J of some sticky buns. The names are always, they never fail.
No, they don't. They always sound fire.
Yeah. Here in a second, Genetic Memory Farms is going to be like, I'm smoking on, he always drops this like, it'll be like a book lineage. It'll be like this crossed with this, but it's the 7th generation of this. And then there'll be like a math equation in there that you have to figure out to do the rest of it, because there'll be parentheses and like a star, and you have to be like, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, and you're like, like trying to figure out which to do first. Yeah. Here he goes. Look at this. Look. It's literally like you have to do math, right? Look at the parentheses and shit. You're like, all right, okay,
Yeah.
I got to do the parentheses for. Oh, okay, so the cough times Pakistani, so that's whatever that equals, and then that crossed with that, and then whatever that equals, crossed with Deep Chunk.
Nice.
Yeah, they've got the crazy stuff.
That does sound crazy. Nice. I love jet fuel.
I hope I'm making the people laugh though, because that's what I thought of the other night. It's like literally a fucking math problem. You have to like know which to do first. Yeah. Someone says Genetic Memory Farm name checks out. Yep, indeed. What were we about to say, Byron?
I always love seeing the lineage.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. It's cool. I'm just like always
Crazy.
astounded.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah. Sangria in there. The call. Wow.
Yeah, very interesting. These people, they know how to grow cannabis and good cannabis at that.
Nice. Let's see it.
Someone said they love the breakdown. That's the info we want to know. You can almost predict what the effect will be like if you know the parents. And then, they're breaking it down for us. They say, so the father is Deep Chunk. The mom has been bred over a few years. They got Sangria from Eagle Gardens and the Cough crossed with PCK from Cam in Denver circa 2012. Root roller seeds. So,
wow.
Yeah. I always say, hey, Genetic Memory Farms, what's your number? You know, hit me up. I'm just joking. Don't hit me up.
Yo, we're just joking.
Don't go to colememo.com/contact.
Oh, no.
I'm just joking. Well, folks, before I go, I want to say it again, and I'll have that link in the show notes. Just like I said, if it's easier for you, if you're listening to this after the fact and you want to go back and click Lost and Faded on YouTube. Like I said, I've been there. I'll put the link to my episode in there in the show notes as well. If you want to check that out, if you want something to start with, definitely check it out. Support local creators from Illinois. Support independent creators. I mean, you're literally doing this right out, like, your house, just like myself, just like trying to make it work.
I'm in my garage.
People. There you go. I mean, people. That's like literally the start of an American business. You hear this? He's starting his business in his garage, just like fucking Apple and Microsoft and all that shit. I'm telling you, man. Keep at it. I like the look. I like how the show has evolved, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it continues to evolve. And I hope you had fun with me tonight.
Oh yeah, this was great.
So,
thank you for having me on.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Doesn't have to be the last time. And like I said, looking forward to seeing the show continue. I know you did like your 100th episode about 2 months ago. So
yeah, in December. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, dude, fucking keep at it. So, and folks, like I said, check them out. Support the work. It's a good fun listen. It's a good fun watch. Get baked, throw it on. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Before you go, Byron, did you want to mention anything else that perhaps we hadn't covered already, or just anything you wanted to say before you left?
Check out the episode coming out tomorrow on Napoleon Dynamite. That's gonna be a fun one. I'm really excited about the episode. And hopefully I have a commentary up soon on Happy Time Murders. That's a crazy one to watch. It was crazy. I had never seen a movie like that, and I don't know how else to explain it.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. This was a great time. I'm also super faded right now.
Absolutely. Well, hey, that was the goal, and I'm glad you had a good time. Looking forward to to the next time. And folks, I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Super helpful. I know everybody says it, but it really does help a lot. If you haven't already dropped a comment, do so. That's always helpful as well. Share it with your friends. You can go to colememo.com/support. If you're listening to this after the fact and you're like, how the hell do I catch these live streams? Check me out at colememo.com/live. You can subscribe on YouTube, which is the primary platform we stream from. You can get there at colememo.com/YouTube. I try to make it easy with the short links. So folks, thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Cole Memo, and we will see you on the next one. Take care.
Bye.